Good afternoon. Let's try that again. Good afternoon. Better, but I warn you, I'm a hard taskmaster and we have to have a lot more cheering than that, but we'll come to that in a minute. Good afternoon, I'm Martha and I'm your Chancellor of this phenomenal university. And welcome to the 12th degree ceremony of 2019. You are all stars in your own right, but I wonder how many of you have had your degrees given to you in front of a former leader of our country. We're very honoured to have Gordon Brown here today and to reward him as our honorary graduate this afternoon. But we are equally delighted to welcome all of you and your friends and family to what should be an important and exciting afternoon in your journey with the OU and your lives. But, as I said, this is an occasion for celebration. I am going to take it as a personal affront if we don't at least break a couple of records for cheering and screaming during the afternoon. I want to make sure that we raise the roof of the Barbican. There's a lot of noisy things happen in this building, so let's make sure the OU ceremony goes down in the top 10 noisiness. I think that you've done pretty well so far, but we're going to have to do a couple of practices. So will everyone who is getting their degrees, who can stand, please stand, and we're going to give them our first major round of applause. Okay, I take it back. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. Please take photos. Please tweet on social media or any channels that you use. We use the hashtag OUFamily so that you can spread the word and see other people's pictures and maybe catch a glimpse of yourself in the background of someone else's. Today's ceremony is going to begin with a presentation of graduates who've gained higher degrees in the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Engineering and Law, and they've been able to come. Then there'll be a presentation to Matthew Staples, the Director of Teaching in the School of Social Sciences and Global Studies with the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. Then we're going to award Gordon Brown his honorary degree. That will be done by Jean, who is going to give the citation for him. And then we're going to continue on with our degrees with those who've gained Bachelor of Science degrees, foundation degrees, and diplomas of higher education. So now I call on Mr. Staples to start showing us the graduates.
Chancellor, I shall now present graduates who have gained higher degrees and have been able to attend here today. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, I present to you for a thesis entitled Analysis of Serological Surveillance Data, Patterns of Blood-Borne Infection and Heterogeneity in People Who Inject Drugs, Ross Harris. And for a thesis entitled The Religious and Social Significance of Individualized Religion, Practice Communities and Networks of Transmission in Hebden Bridge, Claire Wanless. I present to you for the degree of Master of Arts in Childhood and Youth, Paul Jarrett. For the degree of Master of Arts in Childhood and Youth and Master of Arts in Education, I present Mary-Therese Nangalang. For the degree of Master of Arts in Classical Studies with Distinction, I present Marion Custis. For the degree of Master of Arts in English with Distinction, I present Ian Butcher. For the degree of Master of Arts in English, I present Marisa Carboni. Margaret Cox. For the degree of Master of Arts in History, I present Lynn Adams. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, I present Caroline Armitage Muller. Sharon Azira. Chris Geddes. Dominique Gervais. Roger Hughes. Anna Kitalagoda. Emmanuel Nankwo. Chris Radford. Simon Yolton. For the degree of Master in Engineering, I present Mansour Abdullah. For the degree of Master of Science in Advanced Networking, I present Lucas Veldenberger. For the degree of Master of Science in Computing, I present Andrew Gilmore. Eve Seebeck. For the degree of Master of Science in Development Management, I present Sam Fox. For the degree of Master of Science in Science with Distinction, I present Sandra Marsh. For the degree of Master of Science in Systems Thinking in Practice with Distinction, I present Richard Kibra. For the degree of Master of Science in Technology Management, I present Tariri Rukara. And for the postgraduate diploma in social work, I present Olivia Ulbricht. Chancellor, I shall now present graduates who have gained Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Engineering and Bachelor of Laws degrees and have been able to attend here today. The full subject details are printed in the insert within the ceremony programme. I present for the degree of Bachelor of Arts with First Class Honours, Millie Allinson. Paul Bellchambers. Victoria Best. Gwendolyn Bonavia. Bethany Brown. Holly Charlton Ricks. Emily Kuhn. Jean Daintree. Shwalpana Dinesh. Julia Forsyth Forrest. Eleanor Fulford. Amy Gallagher. Ross Hayward. Susan Howard. Francis Kane. Charlotte McCarthy. Emily Melville. Lisa Mitchell. Olivia O'Sullivan. Manpreet Patel. Natasha Ramos de Deus. Theo Reuter. Dean Richardson. Keely Ring. Adam Scarf. Nadine Schubert. Amanda Sparshott. Helena Steiner. Louise Silva. Brendan Tinney. Georgia Vaughan Springate. Sophie Vincent. Galen Youngman. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, I present Gemalier Adam. Aruj Ahmed. Farah Ahmed. Shabana Akhtar. Anna Ambles. Peter Ashmore. Farimaj Astaria. Sharon Ayres. Sarah Benham. Sarah Bint. Sarah Bishop. Helen Blackwell. Chanel Bolt. Shirley Bower. Samantha Brewster. Sam Brown. Natalie Carter. Tanya Catchpole. Candace Chidgey. Hope Constant. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, on behalf of the late Lorraine Cox, I present family friend David Hurling. Stella Dacko. Julia de Cruz. Christian Dennis Marine. Jatinda Deol. Ali Evans. Sue Fisher. James Follows. Vanessa Freckleton Sterler. Martha. Emma Stacey. Heather Frederick. Danielle Friedman. Naya Jill. Michelle Gilby Mills. Maria Gosling. Susan Green. Lauren Greenslade. John Hallam. Helena Hansen. Sarah Harper Holdcroft. Jade Harris. Marcella Harris. Rebecca Hart. Sabine Hazelgrove. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts with honours in history, I present husband and wife, James and Sophie Henderson. Peter Hodgkins. Nikki Hunter. Franca Igbinadalo. Stephanie Kelly. Jennifer King. Lucinda King. Charlene Kitchener. Mary Krinakova. Nicola Lahoud. Priya Landa. Josephine Large. Paige Lillywhite. Lucinda Linton Briggs. Jenny Liu. Louise Lines. Helen McGill. Adam Manley. Stephen Marley. Lucy McLaren. Sana Mohammed. Don Morgan. Stephen Moyes. Loretta Mulready. Kelly Murray. Samantha Neal. Nicola O'Neill. Barbara Perrott. Tia Poor. Emma Riley. Georgina Robinson. Eva Romanakova. Basirat Sherrington Akilapa. Catherine Sloan. Jenny Smith. Yekaterina Stepicheva. Cara Stevens. Charlotte Stock. Celia Taylor. Catherine Thornton. Richard Timmins. Sophia Trejo Sanchez. Esengul Tun. Danielle Tuvey. Bruna Viscuso. Cheryl Watson. Michelle Welsh. Debbie Williams. David Willis. Emma Weiss. Marta Zahi. Valeria Zizo Robson. Fazana Zulfikar. Renzo Benedetti. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours and Bachelor of Science with Honours, I present wife and husband, Susan and Ian Hiscox. Marine Ahmed. Iram Ali. Marion Foster. James Garcia. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Social Work with First Class Honours, I present Kelsey Groark Pooley. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours, I present Joel Paris. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws with First Class Honours, I present Sarah Cooling. Lisa Naselevich. Francesca Reason. And for the degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours, I present Danica Awoye. Richard Campbell. David Christian. Danielle Clark. Faye Ferris Vonden Porton. Phoebe Griselle. Tom Julian. Amanda King. Rosemary Martin. Sean Mason. Vanessa Nunez. Annabelle Robbins. Naomi Size. Constantina Spiriardi. Jack Whedon. Lauren Weston.
And I just would like to take a moment before the formal citation to introduce our honorary graduate, Gordon Brown. absolutely thrilled as a university to have such an amazing ambassador and somebody that taught as an OU professor and academic early on in his career. So if you need some tips or lessons, then maybe get some after the ceremony. I'm also particularly personally delighted to be able to thank Gordon, not only for his incredible public service over such a long period of time, but because at a time in my life, as you can see, I walk with a stick. When I was rebuilding my career, I didn't have the wherewithal to do an Open University degree. I definitely wouldn't have got it. I received a call when I was standing in my karaoke business. This is a true story. I started a karaoke business, and it was from Number 10's office. And I thought it was a joke, because I didn't often get called into Number 10. But it wasn't a joke. Gordon Brown wanted to ask me if I could help encourage more people to use the internet in the UK. And he gave me the title of the Digital Inclusion Champion. Now, you're a smart lot, so you won't have escaped your notice that my friends thought that I had finally been given the appropriate acronym for my life's work. But I thank him very much, not only for what he's done for me, but what he's done for the world in general. And that's why I'd like to invite Jean to give the formal citation before we award him his certificate.
Chancellor, colleagues, graduates and guests. The Right Honourable Gordon Brown has made eradicating poverty, promoting social justice and improving education his life's purpose. Through his work as the UK's longest-standing Chancellor, a decade from 1997 to 2007, as Prime Minister, 2007 to 2010, and after his parliamentary career of more than 30 years as the United Nations Special Envoy for Global Education, and in other global roles, where he advocates and advances educational and employment opportunity globally, particularly in developing countries. Raised in Kirkcaldy, Scotland, Gordon became the youngest student at Edinburgh University, studying history, and later serving as the youngest university rector while completing his PhD. An early job was as a part-time tutor to Open University students. We've always been very good at spotting talent. Gordon was first elected to Parliament in 1983 and was quickly identified as a rising star. He became Shadow Chancellor in 1992 and was a key architect of the historic 1997 Labour landslide. As Chancellor, Gordon built a reputation for tight, detailed management of the economy and introduced many innovations, such as giving independence to the Bank of England. His initiatives, including tax credits and the national minimum wage, helped millions out of poverty. He cancelled foreign debt and increased foreign aid, while also investing in schools and the NHS. As Prime Minister, he led a radical response to the global financial crisis of 2008, averting both a national and global depression. This catalogue of achievements is impressive enough. However, today we are also honouring Gordon for his work since leaving Parliament as United Nations Special Envoy for Global Education. He sees access to quality education as a fundamental human right, as well as key to furthering global security, trade, and prosperity. Gordon leads several global initiatives, including UNICEF's Generation Unlimited, that bring together international leaders, policymakers, and organizations to realize the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal of inclusive education and lifelong learning for all. The bold aim is to create the first generation in history in which every child has the chance to go to school and to make the transition to useful employment and active citizenship. Gordon and his wife Sarah describe this as picking the high-hanging fruit. No institution recognizes the life-changing potential of education better than the Open University, which has long been at the forefront of efforts to deliver positive global change in education. In my role as Professor of Public Leadership in the Open University Business School and as trustee of Friends of Iba Girls School South Sudan, which is pioneering girls' education in the newest country in the world, I applaud Gordon as one of this generation's outstanding global leaders, demonstrating distinctive characteristics, and I've alliteratively put these as 6 C's, which are commitment, courage, clarity, connectivity, controversy, and compassion. To unpick those a little, commitment. When confronted by new problems, Gordon reads academic theory, analyzes research evidence, consults specialists and experts, thinks through the consequences for ordinary people, sleeps on it, though where he gets the time for that I'm not quite sure, reaches a conclusion and commits to action. Courage. His leadership has often involved speaking and standing out against received wisdom, for example, on the Eurozone or on tackling the global financial crisis. Clarity. Gordon's rigorous structural analysis of complex problems allows him to develop clear, long-term strategies for tackling root causes, not just symptoms. Connectivity. He mobilizes networks of personal and professional links across different sectors, across all levels of government and internationally. Unlike some leaders, these networks are not restricted to social media, but depend on strong personal engagement and relationships. Controversy. Gordon sticks to his guns under pressure, arguing his case and taking on critics with a combination of intellectual argument, statistical evidence, and moral conviction. And finally, compassion. Gordon roots all his path-breaking global strategic thinking and action in the realities facing people he has met at the grassroots. Chancellor, by the authority of the Senate, I present to you, for the honorary degree of Doctor of the University, Gordon Brown.
Thank you. Can I say, first of all, it is a privilege, and I'm honoured and humbled to be at this very special occasion, the 50th anniversary of the Open University. And I want to begin by thanking, on your behalf, for her leadership, for her public service, for her personal courage, Martha Lane Fox, your Chancellor. And you know, it's good to have a woman Chancellor. But you know, most of all, I'm privileged to be here today because this is a day when dreams come true. Each of you, 320 of you graduating today, had a dream that might once have seemed incredible and improbable and very difficult, but through your struggles and through your sacrifices and by your hard work and by your determination, what you dared to dream, a dream that is bigger than money, bigger than fame, bigger than material goods. You made that dream come true. And I want to ask every family member and every staff member and every friend to applaud again each and every one of our graduates. You are the role models. You are the role models. You are the role models who will inspire the next generation of Open University students. And I want also to add today my thanks to family members and friends, and really on behalf of the graduates, because what you have done as families and friends by sustaining the students, by caring about them, and in so many ways making the difference that counted. You were not passive spectators. You actively helped dreams come true, and I know every graduate wants to thank you today. Thank you. And as one of the older graduates today myself, it's not true, you know, that people stop pursuing dreams because they grow old. We grow old only if we stop pursuing our dreams. I know this because in her 70s, my mother was still pursuing an Open University degree. And your singular achievement is proof that youth is not a time of life, it's a state of mind. And you, the older graduates, you encourage and you inspire us and you give hope to us all. Congratulations. And let me also thank the wonderful Open University staff. You know, the Open University was itself a dream. It was a dream that nearly died at birth. People said it couldn't be done. It cost too much. It's dumbing down. More means worse. But thanks to Harold Wilson, Jenny Lee, and many others, the dream did not die. And there, as a tutor, I saw the power of the dream as it came alive in a campus, TV programs, brilliant courses. From the start, these courses I saw as a university lecturer in a traditional university. The Open University courses were, in my view, the best in the world. And now what was a British dream, education open to all, is now a global dream, that round the world, every young person at some point in their life will have the chance to make the most of their potential and through online education get the chance of a university degree. And I tell you, as the UN Special Envoy on Education, as a result of the inspiration that you provide, and for the 260 million children who are still out of school, the 800 million who are leaving school without qualifications, you are giving the greatest gift of all, hope. Hope that millions can bridge the gap between what they are and what they have it in themselves to come. Hope that instead of, as throughout the rest of history, we developed only some of the talent of some of the people, we can in future develop all the talents of all of the people, and hope that we can be the first generation in the world where every single child and young person has an education. You know, our great national poet, Lord Tennyson, was an optimist, and he wrote the poem Ulysses, which challenges us to strive, to seek and find, and not to yield what every graduate has done to get their degree. But you know, late in life, even Tennyson became despondent at the state of the world, and he might be a bit despondent now at things as they appear to go backwards. And he wrote a poem called Locksley Hall, 40 years on, and it ran, and you might think these words are relevant, O cosmos chaos, O chaos cosmos, who can tell when all will end? Gladstone was the Prime Minister at the time. He saw this poem, knew Tennyson, and he told him not to forget the power of dreams. He reminded Tennyson that one of his first poems, entitled Locksley Hall, not 40 years on, but Locksley Hall, it ran, dipped into the future, as far as the eye can see, and I saw the vision of the world and the wonder it could be. Never stop believing that dreams can come true, and never stop believing that by making dreams true as we're doing today, we can create a better world. Thank you very much.
Chancellor, continuing the presentation of graduates, I shall now present those who have gained Bachelor of Science degrees, foundation degrees, validated foundation degrees, and diplomas of higher education, and have been able to attend here today. The full subject details are printed in the inserts within the ceremony programme. I present, for the degree of Bachelor of Science, with first-class honours, Paige Baldwin. Tina Borkowski. Alex Burris. Victor España Manzanero. Jodie Fowler. Anne Franks. Louise Haywood. Caroline Hilton. Daniel Ionescu. Louise Kelly. Esther Uhas. Jade Liversedge. Nikki Mansfield. Joanne Montague Fuller. Kimberly Murray. Emily Pattenden. Georgina Perry-Warnes. Natalie Redding. Oliver Roberts. Alison Skillen. Laura Sweetland. Jill Taylor. Gwendolyn Van Stappen. Rebecca Williams. For the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, I present Rehana Alsha Bandi. Claire Arnold. Melanie Bowen. Sabrina Breitcliffe. Robert Brooks II. Ben Cave. Vivian Clark. Jenny Clive. Abigail Cox. Jessica Curtis. Nicholas Davis. Michelle Dean. Marianne Dinegri. Caitlin Doherty. Poppy Philippoulos. Lisa Finch. Oliver Garwood. Emma Gordon. Sally Gordon. Sharkan Gouverneur. Rhonda Halliday. Charlotte Hanson. Adila Hayat. Susan Head. Hannah Hearsey. Stuart Hicks. Victoria Hitsoy. Zoe Hoffman. Elizabeth Rodriguez da Silva. Ian Linter. Katie Lockyer. Jake Lunn. William Magu. Alvaro Martin. Cohen McCain. Jordan McLaren. Caroline Mead. Jennifer Mellis. Lindsay Monk. Daniel Mordew. Lee Moss. Beverly Muss. Alina Newland. Catherine Parsley. Carleen Parsons. Craig Peterson. Danny Petrie. Andrea Popper. Antonia Pryor. Lucy Reed. James Roberts. Deborah Robertson. Sandra Rausch. Ben Salisbury. Jack Scullion. Dario Seminario. Emily Shirley Dale. Samantha Sidaway. Rebecca Sims. Davina Smith. Sanford Smith. Andrew Spratt. Kiki Stamatopoulos. Olga Stubbs. Laura Taliana. Angela Tatum. Sarah Trout. Egle Venikauskuskis. Beniamino Verdi Rossi. Gabor Vince. Anna Vlad. Ian Waghorn. Jane Warne. Rachel Webber. Catherine Whittle. Amy Williams. Gemma Wyatt. Farnaz Zodkuhi. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, I present Sonia Gopala. Rosemary Guimard. David Hirsch. Andy Kirkpatrick. William Moultrie. Mel Polchinski. Peter Thomas. For a foundation degree, I present Malgorzata Koshna dos Santos. B. Lakin. Aoife Lee. Hannah Newey. Shariska Phillip. Zaha Sharafeldin. And the Diploma of Higher Education, I present Laura Harris.
Wow, wow, wow. Every time I say before the ceremony, just don't well up, don't cry, just hold it together because it's their day, it's nothing to do with you. And every single time, after about 15 minutes, tears start flowing. And they flow because you guys are so amazing. And every single one of you, I wish you could have the privilege of standing while I stand on the stage. Because even if I only got to say congratulations or a quick well done, you can see in your faces the journey that you have been on to get to this point and get to that point on the stage. Although for a lot of you, it looks like actually walking across the stage is the worst thing that you've had to do the entire time at the Open University. But I don't want to reveal people's intimate secrets, but people share amazing things when they come to get their degrees. People who've lost people dear to them, people who've struggled in their own mental health, own learning difficulties, things that have happened to them, things that they hope will happen. So thank you for entrusting the university with this next phase of your life and your journey and helping you reach the goals that you want to reach. Now, I know because you did an amazing job at whooping and cheering or shouting, "That's my mum," which was my favourite shout of the day, that your family and support networks, as Gordon said, have been fundamental in helping you get to the point where we can give you a degree. So I would like to join Gordon and all of you in giving an enormous round of applause for the people that helped you get here today. Thank you. This is not the end. This is the beginning of your new phase of your relationship with the university. We really hope that you'll continue to be part of our extended family, join our alumni network, stay in touch, let us know what you're doing. Who knows, maybe even do another degree, although that's probably the last thing you feel like right now. As you know, this is a remarkable place. We have people who are looking up into the stars and down under the oceans. Our collaboration with the BBC has meant that we were a fundamental part of the incredible series, The Blue Planet, that transformed the way the world looks at the ocean. And we've had missions going up into space, discovering amazing new things about the cosmos that we live in. You really are connected pretty much to the intergalactic edges of the universe and down to the depths of the ocean through this university. You're part of an enormous network of people across the world who've achieved what you've achieved here today. And we hope very much that you'll keep in your hearts a piece of the Open University and make sure that you tell us about the incredible things that you go on to do with your degree. Because as you'll see behind us, learn and live. That's the Open University's motto. It never stops. It continues always. You guys have all opened your minds to the possibilities of education and what it can do for you. Sometimes it might have felt frustrating. You wanted to give up. Sometimes it must have felt incredibly enriching, inspiring, and now hopefully rewarding and satisfying. But don't stop. This really is just the beginning. Use what you have well, because we need you. We are facing into so many challenges as human beings over the next decade, and we're counting on you. Whether it's the climate crisis, the mass movement of peoples, the changing nature of work, or even just the more local challenges that probably you face in your own communities. Use your degree well, because it means something, and you've achieved a great step in receiving one here today. Live and live well, learn and learn well. Jenny Lee, who was one of the founding minds behind the Open University, Gordon mentioned earlier, when she laid the original stone, or I think she maybe dug a tree in Milton Keynes when she opened the campus there, wrote some fantastic words about how she hoped that the Open University would be a place where anyone from whatever background could have the access to the same academic quality as any other person around the world going to other universities. It's something we sold so dear at the university. So I also thank the staff for being that amazing academic quality and giving you an experience that is really world-class, as I'm sure you felt. So I thank you. Use your degree well. We need you. Stay in touch. And with that, I close the formal proceedings of the Open University degree ceremony here at the Barbican. Thank you.